Hello, namaste everybody, what's up, how are you guys doing? This is your friend Jayan Sudha. Today we're here to talk about the big fat Indian wedding concept. So without further delay, let's get right into it. How weird is it to not spend a fortune of money on your weddings? How strange is it to not spend a ton load of money on your weddings? Sounds kind of strange and weird, I guess. But the weird fact is, we, the humans, we've created this concept to go ahead and spend an excessive amount of money which is not required on our weddings. To point out a few facts and figures before we go deep into this concept, 20% of the Indians take a loan for their weddings. In the rest of the cases, it's the parents who bear the expenses for the wedding. Some of them spend the savings of a lifetime, and as per research, people at least spend 1/5 of the savings of a lifetime. The Indian wedding industry is booming by 20 to 30% every year, irrespective of recession or how the market is going on. And just to give a general idea, an Indian wedding ranges between 25 lakhs to a crore. So the main reason why your wedding ends up being way too expensive is because I'm not saying you should not invite your friends and family, if not them who, but do not invite, what I think is we should not invite the farthest family relationship possible, acquaintances of acquaintances, every friend possible. Half the guests do not know the other half of the guest. And the main question is, why, my dear friend, why do you want to take this mountain of pressure on your head or on your parents' head, such a huge amount of money being spent in a matter of 2 days on hundreds and hundreds of guests to who it would not even matter tomorrow if you exist or you don't exist. So what am I trying to convey over here? Am I saying that weddings are not meant to be celebrated and are not meant to be joys? I feel weddings are to be celebrated, they're to be cherished. It is one of the most important events of your life, and it's gotta be memorable. Like, you have something to look back, like a whole memorable ride. So I repeat, it's gotta be fun and it's gotta be memorable. It does not have to be an event where you are judged on the kind of luxuries you provide. If they really are your friends and your family, they will come, they will enjoy, they will have fun because it's your wedding, not because of the kind of luxuries that you provide. So if you think about what all can you do with such a huge amount of money, lakhs and lakhs which is shell out in the weddings, what can you do with this? The same money can be used as a retirement plan for your parents. It can be used for your retirement. You can keep this money aside. You can travel, not the whole globe, but you can travel to a lot of places every year, in fact. And also you can keep this money aside, maybe at some point in your future, if you're doing a job or if you're running a business, at some point you feel like taking a break from your routine for a couple of years and you just want to work, you just want to practice that one hobby that you have always wanted to but you never could. You can do that by using this huge amount. So I think the only change that is needed, that we the millennials, we spend a little less on our weddings, a little less. We still make sure our weddings are fun, they are memorable. We talk about this flaw in the concept of spending excessively to our friends, to our family members, to our parents. And so today's video was made keeping in mind the middle class. And if you have enough money, I think it's completely fine to go and throw a grand wedding because it is not affecting you, it is not acting up as a burden in you. But if you don't have that kind of money, and if you go through that burden of pressure, and if you go through spending your savings of a lifetime, if you go and take a loan, I think that's being plain rude to yourself. And why would you want to do that?